Okay. Okay. So let's see who we have here. We have 3 more minutes to go. There's someone with Night Homes. Who's that? Night Homes, hello. A person with the name Night Homes. If you're speaking, you're muted.
Hi,
Hi. How are we?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
Should I
fine. I'm fine.
should I call you
I'm
Nights?
joining
Should I call you,
from London. You say?
should I call you Nights because I can't? Your name is not on your device.
Night is fine. Night is fine.
Oh, okay. All right. So where are you based?
London.
Okay, that's fine. It's good to have you here. You're welcome. Hi, Olufemi.
Hi,
Yeah, where are you based and what do you do?
I'm based in Northampton, England.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. So what do you do?
I work with the Amazon.
You work with Amazon. Interesting.
Mm.
That's nice. Don't worry. You'll be my friend. Since you work with Amazon, we'll be friends.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Oluwale. Oluwale, if you're on the call, you're muted.
Oh, hello.
Hello. How are we?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Where are you based and what do you do?
Yeah, I'm based in Nigeria.
Okay.
I'm a
What
business
part?
analyst. Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh, interesting. The busy city. That's good.
Have you?
We don't sleep in
Yes, sir.
Lagos.
Mhm.
All right.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Prince. Good evening. Prince, are you there? All right. This name looks familiar. Hi, Stella. Stella Buki Adijumo.
Good evening.
Your name is familiar. Have we met?
Maybe one of your program.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's okay. So welcome to you all. Welcome everyone to Amdari. My name is Blessing Enagbari. I'm sure you can see that and my name behind the backdrop. So that's my name. I'm an agile project manager and also a specialist here at Amdari. All right. So we'll be taking you through this tech career session today. We'll get to know ourselves. We'll get to know what the whole session is about. I get to know your views of to certain things and also see how we can be of benefit to you here at Amdari, right? So quickly, I'll be sharing my screen. So please confirm you can see my screen.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll be really grateful if we reserve all our questions till when the questions part come up, so I can actually answer everyone accordingly. Yeah. Okay. So today we'll be talking about job search strategies for business analysts, project managers, product designers in the UK that guarantees a job. I know some people might be in the US and they'll be wondering, okay, are the US people left out? No, you're not left out. We here at Amdari, we have everything you need when it comes to the UK, the US, even if you're in Nigeria and all that. So there is something that is unique across board, skills unique across board that you need to get a job, right? So about Amdari, some of you might know about Amdari, some you're just in the community and you're not so sure what Amdari actually does. Amdari is an innovative platform designed to revolutionize how aspiring professionals build their career and gain practical experience. What do I mean? You might have your certification, maybe as a PM, you have your certification PMP, you have APM, whichever Prince 2. But that certification, if you do not have experience, work experience, you might find it difficult to get a job. Certificate is one thing, but experience is another. So here at Amdari, we'll give you that career experience to help you get a job and to land a role, whether in the US, in the UK, in Nigeria, wherever you find yourself. Our mission is actually to build the gap between theoretical learning and real-world experience. Here at Amdari, you do projects across different tracks tailored to you depending on what you are subscribed to. You get to work with people, you get to work with people from different tracks, like you can see on the screen. You work with data analytics people, you work with data science people, you work with data engineering, everyone. Business analysts, you work with them, project managers, product designers, you work with everyone, as well as cybersecurity. So our vision is to do all of this in the way people acquire industry knowledge and experience. So about me, I'm a PM specialist here at Amdari, like I said, with over 10 years of experience from traditional project management, agile project management, and across board. My foundation is in accounting, and I started my project management career as a student. There's this group, most universities in Nigeria actually have, they call them SIFE or enactors. So we're all about project and impact. I started that since 2011, right? So I bring a unique blend of structures into different tracks I find myself. It could be health tech, it could be edit tech, it could be agri, supply chain, whichever it is. So I'm proficient in tools like Jira, Confluence, Asana, Notion, as many as possible. If I'm to put all the tools here, I'm sure my board will be filled up. So this is who I am. It's already a part of me, and you too can also make it a part of you. The question is, how do people even get a job? How do they get hired? The truth many people do not know is that if you are struggling with a lot of things, if you do not have experience, if you do not have, if you don't know how to tailor your credentials, if you do not have the right network, you do not know how to put up your CVs, you get rejected one way or another. Why talented professionals still struggle at the moment, or what's really blocking them from getting jobs, is the local experience. They do not have it. And when we say local experience, is knowing what employers in the UK, in the US, in Canada always want, what they need, what they're expecting from you. Over 75% of CVs, they never reach even the humans. From the system, ATS even rejects them. That's why you get automated messages saying, oh, we are sorry, we are sorry, we are sorry, because there's some keywords that are supposed to be on your CV that people are looking for, that these employers are actually looking for. Are we together? So with all of this, if you do not even have the right network, if you do not know, oh, who am I supposed to meet with? Who is already in the system? Who is not a part of the system? How do they do their things? How do they not do their things? If you do not have the right credentials, the way CVs, just regular CVs are, is quite different from getting a job there abroad. There are some key things they will want to see on your CV, certain certification, certain experiences, certain terminologies they might want to see on your CV. So knowing all of this is actually very, very, very important for you to land a job in the US and Canada or wherever you find yourself. Now, moving on to salary blind spots. Candidates routinely accept 20 to 30% below market value rates because they do not know what the salary benchmark is in the UK, in the US, in Canada, and how to actually negotiate. There's something we call effective negotiation. If you do not know how to negotiate these salaries, you might even take something below what you're supposed to. And finally, some people do not even know how to search for jobs. Yes, please. Oh, that's an ear. Please hold on. Jennifer, please, can you take out this what they call it, the note taker? Thank you. So as I was saying, some people do not even know where to search for jobs. They'll tell you there are no jobs, there are no jobs. There are actually jobs everywhere. But you knowing the right platform, the right place to actually search for these jobs is what matters a lot. So moving on. What UK, US, Canada employers actually want? For business analysts, for project managers, for product designers, what do they want? Before they hire you, what do they want to see? What are the things you must have? For business analysts, you must have the local project experience, whether real or internship. You must have agile methodology in practice. You must have done something that is agile focused. Stakeholder management evidence, how to manage people. You're managing your team, you're managing people outside the organization, you're managing your bosses and all that. Jira and conference proficiency, very, very important. Other things that are nice to have for business analysts, we have the Excel, we have SQL, we have Power BI exposure. And also, if you have finance or NHS sector knowledge, it's very, very important for you. For project managers, what do you need? What must you have? You must be able to demonstrate project delivery. You must have done something. You started it from end to end. You must be able to manage risk, issues, and everything. You must also know how to manage money, budget ownership, oversight. If I'm being given £50,000 to run a project, I'm looking at using not more than £39,000 because I must have something in my reserve, but I must deliver a really good project. You must also have budget ownership and oversight, Prince 2 or APM qualification, really good. What are the nice to have? Your MS project, your smart shade, change management exposure, even stakeholders management, and so on and so forth. You need to know the tools that are needed for project management. Then for product designers, what you must have, a portfolio with real UX case studies. Figma proficiency, that one is non-negotiable because one, you need to tell people that you know what you're doing. User research and testing methods, you need to know that. Collaboration with development team, really, really important. What are the nice to have? Accessibility knowledge, you need that for WCAG, you need that. Alpha and beta testing or data analysis, you also need that. Recruiters will actually come to you if your LinkedIn actually looks good. And what do we mean? Some people have LinkedIn accounts. The pictures on their LinkedIn looks very funny. It's either you are twisted to one corner. They want to see a full headshot with you clearly looking all professional. Some people just have pictures on their LinkedIn. Some do not even have at all. Their headlines, it's really poor. The words that, what they call it, employers want to see, they do not even have it. Your about section is so scanty. You're open to work. You're actually looking for a job and you don't put on your open to work. You need to do all of that because that makes you visible to recruiters. And you do not connect and engage with people. When you add people on LinkedIn, please, there's a difference between following people on LinkedIn and connecting with them. You can follow me on LinkedIn and I won't even notice. You'll just be going through my stuff. But once you connect with me, definitely that prompt comes to me that, oh, this person wants to connect with me. This person wants to have something to do with me, whether it's business, whether it's studies, whichever it is. Once they accept things, send a message. As soon as they accept whatever connect you have sent to them, send a message. It is good to connect with you. I hope we can do this. If you see things that are on their pages, maybe they have jobs opening, you can send them a message. But you have to engage with people. If you do not engage, you won't get the best out of people. Your skills as well. The part of your LinkedIn that says skills, you have to put everything you can do there. Do not micromanage it. Put everything there. You learned it. You went through hell learning these things. How to manage stakeholders, how to manage a project end to end, how to plan, a lot of things, tools, put it there because you actually did the work. So on your LinkedIn, what I expect to see is you having a professional headshot, like I said, because that headshot actually increases, would I say, visibility, sort of. If people are scrolling through, like, oh, who's this person? They want to check. Have those rich headlines. Don't write, okay, I am a project manager. Nah, put it there. Senior BA, senior PM, /agile, /stakeholder management, /finance. Whatever, if they are just a PM, put all the stuff you can do it a slash so they know that, oh, this person is actually, the person's hand is actually wide. This person has gone far. For your about section, you're going to include what you do, your key achievements, your industries you have worked, and also what you are seeking for. So whoever, if I'm going through, I as a recruiter, because I'm also a recruiter one way or the other, if I'm searching for, if I'm looking for project managers, Maybe I want to recruit. The first thing I just do is search for project managers. Guess what? The system will also add you to that list if there is those keywords actually on your page. But if they are not there, how will somebody find you? And I always say this, assumption is zero knowledge. I will not assume you know how to do it until you tell me you can do it. If you know you're looking for a job, make sure you enable that open to work banner, because it makes you visible to recruiters only. It's not just to your open it, let people know that, okay, this person is available to do something. And please post on your LinkedIn. Your LinkedIn is like your digital portfolio. Everything you do there, if you go to my LinkedIn page, the things, how I work with people, my job, the experiences I get, whether good or bad, I put it there. And I want to get insights from other people who have done it. Some people will read through my newsletters, they read through my article, and they send me DMs like, oh, I noticed you did this, you did that, you did this. Yes, okay, this is how we can do it. This is how you can do it. I've tried this before. Some experiences that might be strange to you, someone else has gone through it before. They want to share that light with you. Okay, this is how you handle it. And I've really got that from people. I also do it for people. The few people that I've worked with and I know that, oh, this person does well, I even go to their page and give recommendation. Then your skills, add as many as possible. Do not hide yourself. If you hide yourself, somebody might be looking for a PM with agile background, a project manager that knows how to handle agile projects, and he just passes through. Just like, okay, this one is just a regular PM. I'm not saying you can do it. That's it. If you do not tell me, and how do you tell me? You need to put it there. You need to state it there. Try to post maybe at least once or twice in a week. If it's going to be every Friday, take your time every Friday. You talk about your whole week. Post it there. All of these are very, very important. The only program that turns zero experience into a hired professional. Here at Amdari, we give you real internship experience. You get to work with different people. You get to work with people from your location, people from other countries, people in Nigeria, and all that. People of color everywhere. You work on actual projects, which I'm going to show you some of the projects some of my team personally are working on. You work on projects, you're going to deliver designs, you're going to deliver plans, you're going to do a lot of things. You see it, this is not training. I won't call it training, it's an internship because you are doing the work. It's not like something that you copy and you paste. No, you don't copy and you paste, you do the work. That's what we do here at Amdari. You also get to meet other people, professionals just like you. On the group you find yourself, whether alumni group or the main group you find yourself, it might be more than 40, 50. I had a cohort, the June cohort. After they finished, they said, oh, please, can we connect outside of Amdari? We need our own group. I don't want to separate from everyone. And guess what? I'm on their group. They send jobs to that group on a daily. Oh, I'm working in this place. This is where I work. Is it close? Is it close to you? No, it's not close. Okay, anyway, just give it to somebody that needs it. That's how you build your connection. That's how you build your network. Here at Amdari too, also our employability department, they help you, they tailor your CV to suit that ATS pattern. Whatever your CV goes through ATS, why not? If you get up to 60%, you're good to go. Not the CVs with your picture hanging in one corner, a lot of colors scattered everywhere, a lot of tables scattered. No, that CV goes through processes. They'll help you tailor and craft it to your taste, to what you can do. And guess what? When you start doing your internship, that's when you get to know your strengths, your weaknesses, what you can actually do or what you cannot do. The kind of PM you want to be, the kind of BAs you want to be, the kind of designer you want to be. You get to find out because you will be tested. Your strengths and your weaknesses will be tested. And that's how you get to know what and how to do what you're doing. And we make sure that you are job ready. How do we do that? When you get jobs, when you apply for jobs and maybe you get interviews, we prep you for that interview. Not just prepping you, we make sure that you are confident to attend that interview. We make sure you know the right words to use before that interview. That's what we do here at Amdari. We give you the real experience, we give you the network, we also help you craft your portfolio and as well as getting you job ready. Where can you find UK jobs? What are the top platforms? There are different platforms. We have LinkedIn, which is like number one. Your ability to know how to tailor that, put that prompts. Whenever jobs, PM jobs just fall in, you get a beep on your phone. I don't know how some people do it, but I told somebody some time ago, one of my interns, I said, when I wake up in the morning, the first platform I open is my mail. When I'm done with my mail, I move to LinkedIn. When I'm done with LinkedIn, I can now go to other applications like WhatsApp and the rest, because that is where I know money comes from, opportunity comes from. So I do not want to lose any opportunity. And you really need to pay attention to details. What do I mean by details? On your CV, something happened to me some time ago. My CV that is on my LinkedIn, I've been applying for roles and roles and roles. I was not getting callbacks. And every time I try to apply, I tell you, you're a great fit for this. One particular person now called me, now we've sent you mail for more than a week, you have not responded. I said, me, I didn't get any mail. You know, I had to go back to my CV and I found out that instead of the A, it was E. That's because I didn't pay attention. I've been sending CVs. Meanwhile, I've been sending the wrong CV. Just one letter almost got me into trouble. But that company, they were willing to do that job with me. That's why they had to call. So I thought about it. How many jobs have passed me by now because of this mistake? These things are actually very, very important. Another platform is read.co.uk, which is also a big job board, one of the largest job board in the UK. Indeed, UK is also there, high volume. You can set alerts just the same way you set alerts on LinkedIn. You have total jobs, you have CV library, you have so many of them. If you want to tailor it to be specialist, like a specialist niche, you can go to Techno Jobs. That's for Tech BA jobs, for PM roles. You can go to JobServe for IT contract and PM roles. You can go to agile.career for Scrum roles. You can find BA roles and other roles that are PM focused. For designjobs.co.uk, there you can find product roles, UX roles. At otter.com, you can find tech startup and scale up roles. You can find so many things. Then for recruiters, you want to use agencies. Where do you go to? Habinash is there. Hayes Technology is there. Michael Page is there. Robert Health is there. Lauren is also there. All these applications, if you are really looking for a job, I don't expect you to just pay attention to one alone. I expect you to pay attention to almost all of them. Why will you pay attention to almost all of them? Because you do not know where your luck is going to shine from. I've heard people say that, oh, I applied for 2 jobs per day. Why would you apply for 2 jobs per day? At least you give yourself, okay, I can apply for 10. The more jobs you get, I know some people will say the more jobs I get, the more rejections I get. No, that's not the case this time. The more jobs you get, you apply to, the more opportunities you will get. You might be rejected from one, doesn't mean you'll be rejected from all. It's going to take time, yes, definitely. But you need to pay attention to these things. If you're going to apply to jobs on LinkedIn, pay attention to the application. Don't just apply and forget about it. There are some companies, they might even send you mails. They'll tell you, oh, congratulations, we want to do an interview with you, but they don't give you a date. After 1 week, you do not hear from them. Follow the same mail trail, send them a mail. Oh, I got this mail so and so time, but I haven't heard back from you. Okay, is there a problem? Same thing when you apply for jobs, when you've gone through interviews, and after the interview, they tell you we'll get back to you. When they tell you we'll get back to you and they don't get back to you, please send a mail. If it's up to 5 days or 1 week, please send a mail. Very, very important. If you're searching for jobs on LinkedIn, search for jobs that dropped 24 hours ago or less than 24 hours ago. That's where you get recent jobs. And as you put that, once you have the way you tailor your stuff, make sure you put an alert to it so that as soon as it drops, you get it. On your Google Mail, make sure that the notification is on. Once a mail comes in, let your phone vibrate so you have access to these things. Else you will forget. Early applicant, if you are part of the first 20, you have more than 3 times, like say, 3 times, you are 3 times better than any other person that have applied. They might even want to consider you first. The first 20, if I put up a job right now and I ask people, oh, I'm looking for a project manager with so and so experience, and I see 40 people have applied, I will first of all go down. The first 5, I will pick them first before I think of every other person. I'll scrutinize the first 10 before I go to every other person. So, and it's very easy on LinkedIn. If you put out a job posting, you can see what time this person applied, what day they applied. So you have to focus on the ones that applied first, not the last people that applied. And some people just apply, let's say just apply like they are forced to. You need to be deliberate about it. Very, very important. How do you even ace interviews in UK, US, and Canada? Different formats. Your competency and behavioral way of doing things, where we talk about the STAR method. Here you are looking at the STAR framework, which is really, really essential for people in the UK. If they ask you a question like, tell me how you handle stakeholders. Yeah, I handle stakeholders well. some time ago, or how you handle difficult stakeholders. Thank you. You have to come up with a story around it. Oh, some time ago, I worked on a project with Hayes Company, and this is what happened. In fact, we had two different teams or two different groups we were working for. One person wanted this first, the other person wanted that first. Unfortunately, I was in the middle of the whole thing. This is what I did. You have to tell them what you did. What actions did you take? And what results did you get from it? The UK are more of numbers. They want to see percentage. They want to see numbers. They want to see that, oh, these people were on a certain level and you brought them to a higher level. These people, the situation was looking bad and you made it look good. That is what they want to see. It's called situation, task, action, and results. What was the situation you found yourself? What was your task as at then? Okay, I was the PM as at then, and I was supposed to handle so and so. But on that matter, this is what I did. And when I did that, this is the result I got. Some people might also call it PAR. Problem, action, results. What was the problem I found myself? What was the action I took? And what was the result I got? Really, really important. So, talking about technical and case study, which is really, really common for BAs and the PMs as well, where you talk about the whole lot of things, still the same thing. You need to talk about, they might ask you technical questions, all right? You have to give context on it. Or either you're talking about your tools, you're talking about your processes, you're talking about whichever. Always tailor every question asked to what you have done, because they want to be sure that you have actually handled that before, you have done something like that before, so it is not new to you. Now, I'm talking about take-home projects, which is standard for product designers. They ask a product designer a question, okay, have you done anything that has to do with, let's say, maybe a dashboard or whatever it is? They'll tell you, oh, I have a project I did, which is actually on my portfolio. I have done this, I have done that. I designed the so and so of this company. I designed this for this company. They want to see these things and you have actually done it. Why there are some interviews you find yourself, you see more than 3 people there, and you'll be wondering, okay, what do I do? I'm shivering. No, you have to maintain eye contact. Even if you are sweating inside your body, maintain eye contact. They don't want you saying things like using filler words. No, they don't want that. They want you to be confident. I do tell PMs, I said, there's something we call the 3 C's when it comes to interview. You have to be clear, you have to be concise, and you have to be confident. What do I mean by clear? You want to say something, go straight to the point. Don't waste time and show confidence. Own it, you did the job. Except if someone else did the project and you want to take glory for it. I did it. This is what I did. This is how I did it. But you know, when you're talking to a stakeholder, maybe on a roundtable meeting, you're having a meeting with your stakeholders, and they say, oh, what's going on as regards the project? What you say is, I and my team. But right now, it's an interview. It is just between you and the panel. So you have to make yourself look good. Make yourself the hero of the situation. This was what happened, and this is how I handled it. They also need you to ask them questions. You're not the only person that wants to shine when it comes to interviews. Even companies too. HRs too want to shine. They want to see that, oh, they want to tell you, rub it on your face that, oh, we actually do this in our company. This is what we do. So you need to ask questions. What does success look like for me when I joined this company in the first 90 days? What do you expect from me? How does this team measure impact and performance? Everybody will want to shine. They want to tell you, okay, this is what we expect from you. This is how you do it. This is when to do it. What is the biggest challenge in this role right now? Like, what's the problem I'm coming to solve since I'm coming to join you? They have not offered you the role, but you are already telling them, you're speaking to them like you're already part of the system. Okay, what am I doing now? What's the problem on ground? So I know how to handle it. They'll be like, oh, this person has even given his or herself the job. They want to know that you are interested in that role. What does career growth look like from this position? Would I move from an officer level to a manager level? All those kind of questions. You actually need them. You need to know these things. So when you are going for interview, you need to show these people that you own what you're doing, you know what you're doing, and you know how it's been done. Remember, make yourself look good. Make yourself like the messiah of the situation on whatever project you have worked on. That's why you're there. Inside the Amdari internship program, what do we do for you? Because we have the onboarding and profile audits, which we introduce you to projects, processes, people. We also onboard you on our IMS platform, which is our internship management system, right? You also get to work on real projects, right? the projects for BAs, PMs, PDs, whichever department. You might even end up working with people from others. That's where you really get to know how to manage stakeholders. Some of the people like, I know how to manage stakeholders. No, there's always a people factor when it comes to projects. There's a people factor when it comes to internship. There's a people factor when it comes to work. For all of you, there is somebody mentioned that he works in a tech organization. Yes, there's a people factor to that. You might be good at what you do, but somebody at work will test you, will test your patient. How do you handle that? When somebody tests your patient, will you tell them that I'm not doing this job again? No, we actually groom you to be able to do these things and to face these things, which is actually very, very important. So from 3 weeks, week 3 to week 16, you'll be working on projects, you'll be working with team, either amongst your team, with other teams, you'll be working with a lot of people. Then from week 6 to week 8, employability sessions comes up where they show you how the CV is written, where they show you how to optimize your LinkedIn, your portfolio, and how to position yourself for these jobs that are coming. Then from week 8 to week 10, like I do encourage people, apply for jobs. Apply for jobs. On the mentorship session, the employability session, our specialist for employability will show you how to search for these jobs, of which those calls are usually recorded so you can make reference to them, how to apply for these jobs. When you have jobs that you need to go out for, or you have jobs that you need to be interviewed for, you let your specialist know, or coach you, they'll give you kind of a mock interview for this role. They will tell you the likely question they might ask you, all right? Case studies, they'll give you how to tailor it to the case studies you have worked on, all right? And after that, which is, Amdari, if you are done with your internship, Amdari, we don't just throw you out. We have an alumni network where you can join other people to do 1 or 2 things, where you get to know yourself. If you're on that network, you don't have to keep quiet. Always drop messages, ask questions, because you had people you worked with. Everyone you've worked with from different tracks, you also find them there. So that's the time for you to really, really network. Here at Amdari, we focus on acquiring skills and experience that will guarantee you a job. All right. So how do you pick the jobs? What are you looking at when it comes to transitioning? What are you looking at when it comes to salary? Some people do not even know what they are supposed to do at every point in time. What you can see here on the screen are, will I say, how project management have grown over the years. Non-technical PMs. Then I started as a non-technical PM, moving from one village to another to run projects, and we called it impact. We never called it project. We never knew there would be a term for it called project. We said, oh, we are doing some impact work. That's what we do call it as a then. But then there was nothing like tools like the Jira, the Asana. No, we write proposals, full proposals. We go from one office to do other things. But right now, that was hard work. Now there are ways to do things smarter. Manual scheduling and dots, it doesn't work everywhere anymore. Documentations, where you do it manually, it doesn't work like that anymore. Traditional PMs, of course, the roles are still there, but not so much. Operational PMs, they are there, but not so much. Change PMs, why not? They are there. PMO analysts, they are there. Program managers, they are also there. Business PMs, they are there. Data analytics PM, they are there. Cloud migration, cybersecurity PM, you'll be wondering, does cybersecurity have project managers? Yes, they do. They have project managers as well. Cloud migration PMs, they are there. Product owners are there. Data transformation PMs are there. Scrum masters, they are there. Agile project managers, they are there. And AI PM, we just started recently, where you know how to do a lot of prompting and all that. They are also there. Then for business analysts, what do we have? We also have different business analysts right now. Looking at what is growing, systems BAs, they are there, regulatory BAs are there, process BAs are there, financial BAs are there, we have the risk analytic BAs, we have the product BAs, they are also there, data strategists and data analytics BAs, they are also there. Then AI business analysts, they are there as well. Also the same thing with the product guys. Then it was all about just designing dashboard. Times have changed. Now we have motion designers. You find them in movies. All the movies you are watching, where you see somebody jumping from one pole to another and all those things, all those designs were done by product designers. UX researchers, interaction designers, service designers, design system leads, conversational UI and AI UX designers, they are also there. They're also there. So you'll be wondering, can I get a job? Can I get a job? Yes, you can get a job. Another thing, why a PM and BA must why a PM, BA, and design person career is a must in 2026. Can I get a job? Can I get a sponsored job as a PM, as a BA, as a product designer in the US, in the UK, in Nigeria, or wherever? Yes, you can get a job. We've had many people who have had jobs. Some of them, they will tell you, oh, I want to share with the public. Some will tell you, oh, can you just keep me anonymous, and all of that. Of course, we have people like that. The whole reason why you're joining the internship is for you to be able to gather the skills, gather the experience, so you can get a good job. You can land yourself a good job. This is Darlington. Darlington got a job as a business analyst while he was still here at Amdari. Same thing with me. As you can see her, she got a job here as a data scientist or data analytics person. Now, the company where she works for, she was still in the program where she did that. Whatever skills you're gathering from here, you also need to apply it out there so people can see what you're doing. Every step of the way, whatever it is they're doing, they actually document these things. Can you see her headline? Can we see her headline? If your system does not, if your platform, that's your LinkedIn, does not look this good, your job will suffer. You'll be looking for the job. Of course, we know that you need the job, but do the recruiters know you need the job? They won't know. Do they know you need that job? They won't know. So you need to put it out there that, oh, I actually need a job. I'm open to work. And make sure your platform or your profile looks good. If it doesn't look good, you're wasting your time. Understand the PM, BA, and the PD job market. What's going on in the job market? The demand, the salaries, the industries, the skills. The demand is there. There are jobs everywhere. But if you do not have the skills, if you do not know the industry you can work, it becomes a problem. And if you do not know what these people are being paid, you might even shortchange yourself. So you need to understand, for the BAs, where can they work? How can they work? They can get job in NHS. The salary range is from 31,500 to 52,000 pounds. Some of them come with sponsorship, others do not. And you get full-time roles for this from 35 to 75,000. For contract roles that they're paying you per day, you are being paid from 200 to 800 per day, which is something very good. And what are the roles you are focused on? These are the roles. You search for these roles, so and so job in the UK, you will find them. They actually exist. For the PMs, what roles am I looking at? Is it just project managers? No, you have program managers, you have IT project managers, you've got agile project managers, you've got scrum masters, PMO manager, change manager, delivery, technical, senior PMs, and so many more. A lot of them are coming up. You see project assistant, project coordinator, scheduler, those who are proficient with Primavera. And these roles are actually full-time jobs, well paid. You can also get contract jobs as well. Then for the designers, what can you see on the screen? There are a lot of things they can do. And these guys are also well paid there in the UK. And they can find jobs either in the government, civil service jobs, or even in NHS or in other companies. What are the skills needed for you as a BA, a PM, or a PD? For a BA, your requirement elicitation is very, very important. Your process mapping, very important. Stakeholder management, very, very important. SQL and data analysis has to be top-notch. Agile BA practices, you need it. Documentation and communication, very, very important. You have to keep iterating. This is the benefit of what you're doing. If you do not have these skills, you're wasting your time. For PMs, what do? You plan your project end to end. You need to have that skill. Budgeting, very important. How to manage risk and issues, very, very important. Stakeholder and team leadership, very important. Agile and waterfall delivery. Some jobs, they might not even be just agile. I might tell you, oh, this is a hybrid kind of project. So you also need to pay attention to all of this. For product designers, they have user research and testing, wireframing and prototyping, design system, Figma and design tools, then accessibility. All of this, very, very important. So you need to know what employers want in candidates before they hire you. You've already seen all the roles we've spelled out, either for PMs, for BAs, for PDs, as the product designers, and even a lot more. but what do these people want before they get me hired or before they hire me? Looking at these two, let me just quickly ask a question. You want to sew a wedding dress. This is tailor A and tailor B. I don't mind somebody muting their mic. If you want to get your wedding dress, this is to the ladies and also to the men, because one, they also can get suits. Who would you give your, like say, who would you want to make your dress and your suits for you? Tailor A and B.
B,
B, why?
because I can see they have proof of work, proof of the experience in actual. I'm finding out to say what I always say, but yeah, exactly, proof of work done. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Any other person? You don't want fancy. My certificate is pasted on my wall, well framed. You don't want that one. Answer the way I'm dressed. I'm putting on suits, looking all. You don't want that one.
Oh, I think all that one is cho. The evidence is
Okay, so that's it. I need to see proof of work done. I can't just give, because people with too much English, you might mess me up on the day before the day of my wedding. So these are the tailors you beat. Tailors that do not deliver. They are the ones you bring police to their offices. But when I see, looking at what they call it, at tailor B, he has proof of work done. I'm seeing it. You know that this man has seen, he has done the groundwork. This person has the skills. It's just like somebody who studied mechanical engineering and the person who has been practicing it that didn't go to school. Who has more skills? In fact, the one that went to school, or you will pull your suits, come and lie down, let's do the work here. That's how it is. This person even learns, let's say this person even learns faster, or he has seen everything, all the problems that comes with the role. He has seen it from ground up. While this person was busy studying and studying for it. We're not saying certification is bad, no. Certification is an added advantage, but you need to know your onions. When you know your onions, now I am good. So whatever certification I'm doing, I can just do it for the benefit of papers and writing and all that. All right, but get the skill. When somebody is speaking from the book, you know when somebody is speaking from the book, and also when they are speaking from, what's it called, experience, because they will tell you, some people you can even see the experience written all over them. They have one scar or another, whatever it is. Yes, because these people have done the job. They have failed on the job. They have done it again. They have failed. They have done it again. But somebody who reads the book, of course, he knows it by the book. But once you give him, let me use mechanics now, you give him the box of spanner, give me size 12. You'll be looking at it from every corner, size 12, size 12. And one Agbero boy that is there, permit me to use that word, that is there, just say, this is size 12, or this is size 6. That's because this person has done the work, the person has experience, he has learned, the person has done internship. Growing up then, you see, when you see you're a child that loves to play, you don't want to go to school, no problem. They will take you to one barbing salon, go there and do apprenticeship. Or they take you to a mechanic workshop, go there and do your apprenticeship so you learn. That's how it is. All right. So moving on, employers only want two things from you. Like I said, your skills and your experience. And you cannot gather skills without experience. If I'm sitting at home and telling you, oh, I can manage stakeholders, and meanwhile I don't see eye to eye with people. No, you cannot. I can manage stakeholders and somebody insulted me today and I threw my own back at them. You cannot, because your team members are stakeholders. The man funding your project that is so arrogant is a stakeholder. The person that is not so arrogant is also your stakeholder. The government agencies that you're supposed to inform, they are your stakeholders. They might want to make things difficult. They are all your stakeholders. How do you manage them? This is what I do tell PMs. You manage people on your level, which is your team. You manage people above you, which are the sponsors, organization, or whatever it is, and you manage people below you, those who work under you. Your ability to be able to manage these three levels is what makes you a good project manager. So you need to get the skills, you need to get the experience. How do you gain the work experience to land a job? We have the internship program here at Amdari. You have access to open source contribution. You can volunteer for nonprofits or SMEs. You can do a freelance project either on Upwork or Fiverr, whichever you want to do. You can also indulge or engage in hackathons and competitions, case study simulations. Try them. They actually help. Build your portfolio, whatever you have done, even if it's a website you desire to work on. Showcase it. Oh, I tried this with so and so to showcase it. I've heard guys that say, okay, I'm also a product manager, so off the record here. I've had colleagues that they use some AI tools to work on projects. They work on projects, they put it on their LinkedIn, they just do a form of simulation and they tag the company. Some of these companies be like, oh, I really want to work with you. I like the fact that you were fast with this, you could do this. That's how product people even got jobs. Some, they end up getting free trips, travel, come for some conferences or the other, all expense paid. That's because you could use their tool and you could showcase it. Because one, it's a form of marketing for that company. And also you are marketing your skills. You are showing people your talent, what you can do. All projects you work on, use it to build your portfolio that you showcase for whatever job you're doing. And here at Amdari, you get a reference from us for as many jobs you are applying for as possible. All right. So moving on. This is Laju. Laju got a job as a data scientist. Also, Larry also got another as a business analyst and a whole lot. I'll be playing some videos for us so we see how they do it. But what did they do differently? You might be wondering, how do you position yourself? How did they position themselves? These are the only three things that they need today, or what you also need to get a job is you need to learn. Aside learning on your internship, package yourself well. What do I mean by packaging yourself well? The grammar you speak on your documents matters a lot. When I say your documents, either on your portfolio, either on your CV, matters a lot. If your CV is not speaking the English that is on the job board, you're wasting your time. There are some jobs you open on LinkedIn, because your CV is already on your LinkedIn, it's already uploaded, they'll tell you, or not just your CV, even your skills, it'll tell you are not a great fit for this, because there are some things on that role that is not reflected on your dashboard. So here you're going to learn. You also learn how to package yourself before you apply. You can apply to as many as possible. Remember, I said at least 10 jobs in a day. It won't take anything from you. When we say learn, what do we mean? The skills that we have, data analytics, data science, business analysts, and many more you can see on the screen here. How do you package employability? They'll put you through on how to revamp your CV, LinkedIn optimization, mentorship and coaching, interview preparation, job reference, and on-the-job support. Even while you're working there, your specialists can also give you support. You see something on the job you are not so sure of, your specialist can give you support for that job. It's not something will just leave you hanging. No, you have access to your specialists so long they are still here in Amdari. In fact, not just so long they are still here, you have access to everyone. Remember, you're also part of the alumni network where you have almost all Amdari staff there. You have access to everyone. You can share with them, oh, I saw this on the job. Can you help me with somebody that will put me through and all that? And here you also learn how to apply, how to target jobs, how to tailor your CV and apply for those jobs aggressively. I've spoken to many people before and I tell them, oh, have you been applying for roles? Have you been applying for some people will tell you, I'm not ready. What do you mean you're not ready? You will never be ready. And guess what? Every job will pass you by if you're not careful. The job you're thinking that, oh, you are not ready. The same way you put your grammar on your CV, that's the same way those employers put their grammar on the job board to see if we can at least get 60% of what we are looking for. Are we together? So here at Amdari, the Amdari RAVE, that's a remote internship. You have experience, you meet with people to do all of this and to work with people on this field. On the Amdari Learn, we have a Learn platform still on the IMS where you have short courses. You can go through, oh, this is what I need to do. That's even aside the project you're working on. The employability services, I already mentioned that. Then our job board, the platform has a job board, which is updated time to time for you to see jobs from LinkedIn, Glassdoor, FlexJob, GitHub, a lot. That doesn't mean you should limit yourself to the only job board at Amdari. We'll share with you different job boards that you can get jobs from. If you want to remain in the health sector, just like the NHS, if you go to the NHS website right now, you will see more than 1,000 jobs drop on a daily basis. We're going to simulate it here so you see how it works. And we also have CV Matchly. CV Matchly can help you do a form of let's call it optimization, CV optimization, tailored to the particular role you are applying for. All right. So this lady you can see here, Martha landed a job as a senior PM within 2 months after she signed up. That is somebody that said, oh, I'm into this internship, but before I leave here, I must apply aggressively. I know of somebody who got, I think what's his name, Wale. Wale got 9 interviews. Was it 9 within 4 months? At the moment, one of the guys we know in data science, he already has 3 offers. And when he called the specialist, he was asking, say, please, which one am I going for? That's because these people actually take it very serious. They keep applying on a day-to-day basis. What you can see on the screen here is projects that some of the PM guys and the BA guys have worked on before. This first project, you can see designing a customer service ticketing tracker for a telecom provider. It's bringing what they call it, digitizing the ticketing tracker for a company called Aurora Link. All right, bringing it together, upgrading them to using Trello, using Slack, and many more, to see how their staff actually do their things. Because currently they've been working on the project and they do their things manually. When people come with complaints are not tracked properly. And if you do not attend to my complaints on time, I will leave your company. It's better I pay more to get good services. So what we're trying to do is to make sure that there is visibility across board. The problems that are not attended to will be escalated. That's when everybody is seeing things in real time. It's not like, oh, Blessing decided to record this complaint on an Excel sheet and Aisha doesn't have access to that Excel sheet. The people who are in customer service could not attend to it. The people in IT department could not attend to it. No. PMs came together and the BAs, they came up with a strategy of how this project will be attended to, and that was the solution for it. The global online learning and skills platform, SkillBridge, that you can see here now, was designed by a different cohort, but was built by a different cohort. We had one of the teams, we had designers, we had PMs, as well as BAs come up with the design of this project. While for the other group, the other cohort, they went ahead and they designed and they built the platform. If the platform is working properly, they'll be doing a demo for it, I think tomorrow or so. Then implementing and integrated a hospital information platform. This particular company, they have all their entries. They are not integrated. They are separate. They are everywhere. So they're trying to design a platform that will carry everything from the doctor's parts, the nurses, cashiers. Let everyone be on the same network. So it's easy. It's going to reduce the waiting time. It's going to reduce the times people spend in the hospital. It's going to reduce the time it takes to prepare a bill. It's going to reduce a whole lot. That was the reason they implemented this project. So all of this you are doing, or we are doing here at Amdari, is going to give you insight as to how businesses work. How do they survive? How do they function? You come up with strategy. PM number 1 might come up with a different strategy. PM number 2 might come up with a different strategy. Let me use food, for example. The way Fawaz will want to bake a cake might be different from the way Emmy will want to bake a cake. But at the end of the day, we have a cake on the table. It might taste different, it might look different, but it's a cake. There is a solution for that. Using food again, the way Timmy will want to prepare jollof rice and the way Blessing will want to prepare jollof rice might be different. He might want to use beetroots as his base. I might want to use tomatoes as my base. But we have a solution to preparing jollof rice. So what matters is how you do your things. How you do your things. How do you handle it? What processes do you go through? It's different across the board, but you must have a quality result. You must deliver a quality project. If it's going to take me 3 months, it might also take you 6 months to deliver, but the end goal is having a quality project. So all of these things here at Amdari will put you through on how to do it, how to handle it, how to think, how to process things, how to handle things. If you cannot go through the door, you can go through the window. So long you're inside the house, that's how it is. The way you might want to handle one thing might be different from the way the next person wants to handle something else. So here at Amdari, you get to do projects like this and a whole lot more. So we'll be listening to what's her name, Toyin. Toyin got a job as a PM consultant, and Anita got a job as what's it called? As a BA, business analyst in the organization she's working for. So please, if you can hear the video, if it's playing, do let me know.
Congratulations on landing the job as a project manager.
It feels very good, and I feel very happy and elated to see that the hard work that I put into the program paid off eventually. I know coming from background in aviation and then also going into project management, I wanted something more structured, something that I could work with, something that I can build my career on. And then that was why I actually decided to do the project management. I know I've been in planning, I've been doing it using experience basically and what I could learn on the job. So it wasn't very structured. So I wanted a situation whereby I would get a structured learning tailored to a particular profession. And then that was what I got coming into Amdari. It's been a rewarding experience for me.
Amazing, amazing. So what specific aspect of the, internship really helped you to ace your interview? Gave you the confidence to also ace your interview?
It's all encompassing basically, because I know even before I came into Amdari doing my internship, I know I started off with Udemy, trying to do project management and with them and everything, but it was like they were speaking Spanish to me because it was more like theory. I couldn't really understand, but then coming into practical aspect, it's not just practical, but you have to have a hands-on practical experience. We've had opportunities of sharing our idea of doing presentation and having to develop projects right from the project charter to Gantt chart to the WBS to racing matrix to the critical thinking to stakeholders and analysis and all those. So it was the practical experience, and then also having to develop the AI chatbots and FinPay project and all those stuff. So it gave me the practical experience that I knew I needed for the role that I'm being prepared for. And then at the interview, I know because of the experience that I've had, because of the practicality of my experience, I was able to, tailor it to meet the interview questions. And then they gave me an idea of what is expected of me. And then I used my practical knowledge to tailor my response to those. And then that was it.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Response. So let's say even eight my third question, which was going to be what the reaction of the recruiters was when they saw the quality of projects you worked on, and also, how you answered their question, which gave them the scope into, which gave them an insight into the scope of your knowledge. So what was their reaction?
Yeah, it was it was funny because it was like a very friendly environment for me, because and then because of the questions they were asking, I was able to answer. So it was more conversational for us. And then I got good vibes from just talking to them. So even without, and they actually told me they were going to be interviewing some more people, but I was confident of my performance. I was confident of the quality of things I'm bringing into them, and I know I was going to be an asset to them eventually if I was recruited. So I wasn't shy, and then I could see the reception. They were actually very impressed with my responses and the CV, what I just like me on coordinating and all those, and then using the all the technical tools, using all the technical tools that I've learned at Tamdari, using them and all those. So it was pretty good. And then the reference too from your hand was pretty tight, because they actually had to mention it that my references were hair tight, that they were actually considering two people, but my references actually nailed it for me.
Mm, amazing. That gladdens
Mm,
my heart. That really,
yeah.
really gladdens my heart. So, last question.
So that is it. That is it for a moment. So that is it for Toyin. Same thing with what's her name, Anita. So you get where there are many more of these people, not just in business analysis, not just in project management. We have those in data science, we have those pen testing, GRC, a whole lot. So most of these people actually took that application to job for jobs very seriously. So you can't sit at home and tell yourself, oh, I'm applying for just one job in a week, or I'm applying for just one job in a day. No. The moment you get a role, you are thinking about the next role. You're thinking about how you want to be better. That's how it works. So your ability to be able to understand what you are doing in the internship, tailor it to what you will be doing in front of you, or the jobs you are looking for, actually matters a lot. Translate whatever you're doing in the internship to jobs you're looking for. Add it to your CVs. Okay, what was my role on this particular project? How did I do it? Who did I work with? Did I feel any sort of way? Did they make it difficult? My team members made it difficult. Those are stakeholders. Okay, if they made it difficult, what did I do? They are stakeholders. How did you manage them? Did I have foresight? She talked about critical thinking. Very, very important. If I tell you, oh, this is a phone, or I made this phone, you should be inquisitive. How did she make it? The buttons, how did she do it? All right. So one, for the references you also be getting from Amdari are things that will take you, the references will take you for more than a year. All right. But if you're applying to up to 5 different jobs and you want 5 different references, you can request for it. You have access to that. If you want the references tailored to the organization you're going to, why not? You'll get that. So that's one of the benefits you get from doing an internship here at Amdari. We know you, your specialist knows you. All they have to do is reach out to your specialist. Do you know this person? Has this person worked with you? What does this person do? What's their work ethics? How do they do things? Yes, this person is actually good at what he or she does. They can speak for you. Employers will always confirm the reference. That's your reference you have taken to them. They'll send mails. Oh, is it true this person did this with you? Have they done that? Yes, we'll confirm all of that. So you can see what you can see on the screen are some success stories. Some of our interns or consultants, they send messages to WhatsApp. I've gotten a job. This is what I did. That is how I do it. Some even fidget when they get the role. How do I do the interview? Don't worry, we're doing it together. We'll do a simulation. This is how it's going to be. These are the questions they might likely ask you. Always tailor it to 1 or 2 things you have done. If you know that you're looking for a program manager role, that means you should be able to have managed different projects. So that's where you have to spread your hand. I worked on project 1, project 2, project 3. Oh, I worked on 3 different projects at a particular time, or I worked during this period to this period. This is how I handled it. This is what I did. All right. So this is Francis also. Still remember him. He got a job as a PM with Deloitte. All right. So all of these people that you can see, they have worked with us. We've seen them through hard times, coupled with the fact that, oh, some of you in the UK, you have jobs you're working on, or you're working at. Oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. But they still come back. Can you just run me through this? Can we look at this again? What are the mistakes I'm making? How can I make it better? So Francis got a job with Deloitte when he was with us. And not just him, I can remember Rennie also got a job, Kola also got a job, and what's her name? Chinogonam also got a job. These people I'm mentioning were people who were part of my cohort. All right. So all of these things I've mentioned, some even get interviews. If you see yourself that you are getting with your CVs you've worked on, you are getting more than 5 interview calls, there is something you're doing right on your CV, or there's something you did right. The only thing you have to work on now is how you now present yourself. It might be good on paper, but what about talking to you? How do you handle it? Are you confident? If you are fidgeting, you're using filler words like, how do I do it? They'll be like, this person cannot handle stakeholders. This person will not be able to handle difficult people. So you have to be clear. You have to be concise. You have to be confident. When they ask you questions, go straight to the point. Make yourself look good and solve the situation. Tell them how you're going to manage the situation. We're already in March. April cohort will be open, or will be starting on the 11th of April. You want to join the program, why not? We're running discounts for IWD at the moment. Initially, it was supposed to be 500. Discounts now is on £300. And you can get into any of these programs you see on the screen. You want to be a data analytics person, you want to be a data scientist, you want to be a data engineer, business analyst, project manager, depending on what you want. Irrespective of the sector that you work, you can find your role, tailor it to that sector. You are into construction. In the US, there are a lot of construction PM jobs. You already have the foundation as a construction engineer. Now I want to be a PM for that same sector. You already have the foundation for health, either as a nurse, either as a doctor, or whichever. Now I want to be a PM in the NHS sector or in the clinical sector and all of that. There are many jobs. I mentioned if you go to NHS, you go to their website, you see more than 1,000 jobs there. And these jobs are updated on a daily basis. Why don't you just take advantage of it? Plug into the program. Oh, I'm bothered about GRC. I want to take care of risk. I want to see compliance. I want to make sure people do the right thing at all times. GRC is there. Cloud and app security is also there. Ethical hacking and pen testing is also there. SOC analysis, as well as threat intelligence is there. You want to be part of DevOps, you have it. Product design, you have it. PM, which is my corner, you're also welcome to join. So all of this program at the moment, we are running a discount, a 40% discount, which is £300. So, and I would love to see every one of you there. If you want to take advantage of this, you can click on the pay button there, book a slot for your internship, and you're good to go. All right. You might feel, okay, how do I do this? Can I even do it? Yes, you can do it. So long you have the knowledge, you have the foundation. Oh, this is what I want to do. I've heard people say, I want to just be an events project manager. They actually exist. A finance project manager, they actually exist. Different kind of PMs, they exist. Business analysts, they exist. All you have to do is take the first step. And what's the first step? Come into the internship program. Come with an open mind. You're coming with an open mind to learn, not just learn. You're coming with an open mind to apply for those roles. Nobody will knock at your door and tell you, oh, I'm offering you a job. You need to put yourself out there. And how do you put yourself out there? Your data portfolio must be up and running, must be updated. You must be looking out, okay, this is what I want. If I know I want something, I put my eyes there, I follow it through. All right. It might seem impossible until it is possible. Thank you very much. Any question? Any question? Okay. I think I have a question here from Victoria. How does the project internship work? Are we being taught from scratch or what? Okay, Alexandra, are you there? Can you speak, please?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, are you talking about project management?
It's Victoria that asked the question, not me. She said
Oh,
DevOps.
sorry.
She said DevOps.
A moment. There are lots of messages here. And how does the project internship work? Are we being taught from scratch or what? Okay, Victory. Victory, are you there? Hi, Victory. Okay, she said DevOps. All right. If you do not have an understanding on what DevOps is all about, they will give, for the first 1 month of your internship, they give you, like I said, they train you on what are the basics, what you need to do as a DevOps person. For the first 1 month, you are looking at processes, you are looking at tools, you are looking at people. Like I said, I mentioned it before, before you start working on projects. Hold on, let me go back to that. So I mentioned initially how your job is going to be once you join Amdari, what you are looking at, when it's going to happen. Escape, 1 minute. So can you see this? For the first 1 to 2 weeks, you are being taught, you're being onboarded, they'll put you through processes, people, how to handle things, as well as our system. And as you're working on projects from week 3 to week 16, every project you're working on, something new comes up. If it's something you've never done before, your specialist puts you through on how it will be done, how you can handle it. All right. So they'll be taking you on the foundation of everything that you need to know as regards DevOps. All right. Why from week 6 to week 8, as you're still working on your projects, please take note of the timing. Take note of the timing. I have week 1 to week 2. I have week 3 to week 16. I have week 6 to week 8. I have 8 to this. So there are many things you are doing at the same time on a weekly basis. So those things that you do not know, that you're struggling with, that you want to do, oh, how do I do this? When do I do it? They'll put you through on everything. Does that answer your question, Victory? Does that answer your question? All right. Any other question?
Yeah.
Hello, Chinedu.
Hello? Okay, yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, last time I was on this call, someone said that the starting date was for 4th. I don't know, you are putting 11. Which one is correct one?
Okay, you'll be doing an onboarding procedure and all of that, but now is 11th. Yes.
Okay, because I need to arrange my programs for them, so that's why I'm asking.
What program are you interested in?
BA.
BA, nice. You're welcome. We would love to have you.
Okay.
Okay, so on 11th, like
Okay,
you
no
have
problem.
it there. However,
Yeah.
if it's going to be changed, you get a mail. But have you enrolled?
Yeah.
All right, so that's good. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll take note of your name, so I'll look for you.
Okay, no problem.
Any other question? I think someone asked another question.
Hello, Blessing. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah. Please. I want to join. Like, I'm interested. I want to pay. But I'm not like ready to start up in April. Is it possible for me to pay and then maybe May or June I can join?
Okay.
Because I'm still on the 10 analytics, like we are about to start our internship. So I don't know how to go about it.
How long have you been with analytics?
I started in August last year. So we are
Okay.
done. I'm about getting my certificate and to start up the internship. So I don't want to be lost at all. So I want to be sure, like, if I pay the 300 for the stuff now, what if I start probably maybe by May? At least by then I have fair knowledge of how the internship and everything goes. Will it work? I want to just know.
Okay. Since you're already with analytics, I will want the growth person in growth to handle this personally. Yeah. What I
Okay.
mean by handling this personally, hold on, let me see the messages. Alexander, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
All right, please, can you take note of Blessing Ating?
Okay.
Yes, please. Alexander, can you see the number she just dropped now?
No,
Okay.
I actually dropped a number. I want her to
Yes.
reach out to Jennifer, but she can please, Blessing, can you drop your number on the chat so I
Okay,
take
let
note
me
of it?
let me drop my WhatsApp number.
And your
That's
full name, please. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye. Thank you.
So they'll reach out to you, Blessing, yeah?
Okay, please. I need guidance.
What
So
part are
that
you on? Project management or business
no,
analysis?
BA.
BE, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, that's okay. Any other question? Somebody said, how about the classes? Are they weekend classes? Okay. Victor, are you with analytics or you are just starting afresh? Okay, my audio is faulty, so I can't. Does the program include CV revamp? Yes, it does. What other benefit do we get? Okay, you get your CV revamping, you get interview preps, you get mentorship even after your program. All right, you have access to your specialist. You also get office hour consultations, and as well as you get what's it called again? Portfolio. You can build your portfolio. and you have access to CV Matchly to help you with optimization and many more, lots more. So you can take note of the numbers for Jennifer. You see, for inquiries, reach out to Jennifer on that number. She will give you all you want. How about the classes? Is it a weekend class? All right. So depending on the specialist you're working, some specialists have weekday and weekend classes. All right. While some just have just week during the week, weekdays classes, not weekend. So depending on who your specialist is going to be, and depending on the agreement you have with your specialist, what works for the whole team. So you might get that. All right. Another person said, hi, Blessing. I'm a marketing professional, but I'm looking to do analytics. Would you advise to go into business or data analysis? Okay, about this. Since you have interactions with customers almost every day, I will advise you go for business analysis, because you will also be showing them what value you can get from whatever it is they are doing. All right. But if you're curious about numbers, you're curious about analytics and all that, you can go with data analysis. But with what your background is, which is marketing professional, I'll advise business analysis. Is that okay? Any other question? Any other question? All right. So I guess that would be all, and we can call it a night. So you see, they dropped the email. They dropped the URL. If you want to make any payments, click on www.amdari.io/internship, and you see access to all the programs that we have in depth, the tools you'll be working on. You also find it on the dashboard there, everything you need to know about it. All right. If you have questions, you have reservations, you have concerns, kindly reach out to Jennifer on +4474 and 7491-588-665. So you can do that, and they will attend to you almost immediately. Are we good? So I think I have one more question. It said, is there hope for a beginner in any of the field? Oh, yes, I have beginners. In fact, I had beginners in my cohorts, and now I can't call them beginners anymore because they have gone far from being beginners. All right. So we thought about processing, like I said, they'll bring you up on the foundations, what you need to know. All right. What you need to know about a particular program. All right. The pros and the cons, what you are doing, and with your interaction, your specialist will tell you where you function well. So if we're doing, let me say you're using project management, for example, the interaction we tend to have maybe during session, I can tell you, okay, this is where you function properly. This is where you should pay so much attention, because you won't be looking for just a project management job randomly. So I might tell you, oh, you're good with IT, so look for a tech PM job. You're good with this, look for a Scrum job. You're good with this, look for a coordinator's job. A delivery job, depends. And also, what are you looking at when it comes to certification as well? If you have done your certification before and you want to tailor that to with your skills as well, we also have that conversation on how you can be better. All right. So that's what we're looking at. So Abba, you're welcome to join us. You want to join project management? You see me there as well. You want to be in BA? Don't worry, one way or the other, you see me as well. Okay. So I think that will be all for tonight. Once again, thank you all for joining, and I hope to see you in Amdari. I hope to welcome you very soon. That's on the 11th of April. I hope to be the one onboarding you as well. So I'll see you all very soon. Hello, Alexandra.
Hi, Blessing.
Are we good?
We're good. I don't know if they fill the attendance form, but we're good.
All right. So the attendance form has been dropped. Please kindly click on that and you register. Are we good? So we can take notes of your details and everyone can reach out to you as well. But I really advise, take advantage of the discount. You have it at 300 at the moment. If you can, you should. You have 4 months with us, and not just 4 months. Even after the 4 months, you have access to every one of us. There is something you need updated. There's one thing or another you need sorted. You have us at your beck and call. All right. So while everyone keeps filling the form, I wish you all a good night. And for those that are on holidays, happy holidays to you and have a good weekend. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.